Marvel's Avengers Doomsday drops December 18, 2026, and instead of giving us a proper trailer, they've been posting these cryptic clue videos on YouTube, mysterious shots, character reviews, zero context. You know what? I'm done waiting for Marvel to show us what this movie actually looks like. So I decided to make my own Avengers Doomsday trailer using the characters from their clues and the power of AI. Today I'm taking you behind the scenes of how I created cinematic shots of Captain America, Thor, Shuri, Doctor Doom, and more using Higgsfield AI. And I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. Let's make some movie magic before Marvel even releases their official trailer. Here's why I chose Higgsfield for this project. Marvel's Clue videos showed me glimpses of these characters, but they didn't show me the action, the drama, the epic moments. To bring that vision to life, I needed access to the best AI video models in one place. Higgsfield gives you Nano Banana Pro for stunning 4K images, Kling 2.6 audio for videos with built-in sound effects, Cinema Studio for authentic film look with real camera profiles, and Minimax Halo for unlimited video generations instead of juggling 5 different platforms. And the subscription, everything I need to make a professional quality trailer is right here. The results here are mind-boggling, like very impressive. These are some of the shots that have been created on the platform: Nano Banana Pro, Clean Motion Control, AI Influencer Studio, Skin Enhancer, Kling 2.6, Face Swap, Angles, Seed Frame 4.5, Transitions, which is basically just a way of transitioning from one shot to another, which is kind of a way to do VFX very easily or very fast. There's also Recast. You can change the character in a video completely and still maintain the actions they carry out in the video. So here's my game plan on Marvel's Clues. I'm creating hero shots for Captain America's last stand, Thor unleashing his full power, Shuri in Wakanda's advanced tech, M'Baku leading the charge, Cyclops and the X-Men joining the fight, and of course, Doctor Doom as the ultimate threat. Each shot needs to feel like it belongs in a $200 million blockbuster. I've already crafted out detailed prompts for each scene because this has to be perfect. Everything was done with AI. Let's get started. For the first shot, Captain America facing impossible odds. His shield shattered. This was AI generated, so I'm not the one that came up with this idea. This is our opening moment, so it needs to feel iconic. For this, I'm using Cinema Studio because it's the only AI model that lets you choose actual cinema camera profiles. I'm going with the Arri Alexa 35, the same camera used in real Marvel movies, to get that authentic blockbuster look. So I'm going to copy the prompts here and head back to Higgsfield Cinema Studio image first, and I'm going to paste the prompt here. Then select the profile, which is set to cinematic. Perfect. Resolution is 2K, which is fine by me. Look, you can actually switch between image and video right here. So you don't need to go back to the menu to select Cinema Studio Video. You can swap between image and video, and it's going to be generated using the selected model. This is where you select camera profiles, and it's already set to Arri Alexa 35. Next thing I'm going to do is click generate. It's going to take 2 credits and generate 1 image. And this just looks like a rip-off Marvel's Avengers Endgame, where Captain America was facing off with Thanos all on his own with a broken shield, which is in a way impressive, in a way cliche. I also wish the shield was broken differently, but yeah, that looks pretty impressive for the first attempt. Now, if you want to animate it, this is what you click right here. You can choose to use the image as a reference and put the prompt to create a video. This is already a good reference and this is already the prompt. The next prompt I have here is for Thor's lightning moment. In Marvel's Clue video, we got hints of Thor returning, so I want to show him at full strength. Hovering midair, Stormbreaker raised high, lightning converging into the weapon, eyes glowing electric blue. But here's the thing, a Thor scene without the sound of thunder crackling, that's not going to work. So I'm using Kling 2.6 audio, a model that generates video and synchronized sound effects in one pass. Let's see if it can capture the godly atmosphere. I'm going to head over to Kling 2.6 audio and generate the next shot. This model allows you to generate not just videos but also audio. First, I'm going to test it with just the prompt for Thor and let's see what we actually get directly. The duration is set to 5 seconds, which is fine by me. Aspect ratio is set to 16:9, which is excellent. I'm going to click on generate. This is actually going to cost 10 credits. So I hope the result is as impressive. One of Higgsfield's best feature is that while that is generating, I can work on something else. I'm going to use Kling01 to generate a reference image for Thor that I can use later. You can select the model you want. They have a lot of models and unlimited is available for a lot of them, which is actually very impressive. This is one thing that you should consider. If you enable unlimited, it doesn't cost any credit. But here's the thing, you're going to be queued and it will take longer time for the result to be delivered. However, if you turn it off, it is going to cost you 0.5 credit to generate the selected image. So I'm just going to click on generate. Let's see how long that takes to give us the result we are looking for. While that is working, I'm going to come back over here. Okay, the video is done. Let's see what we got.
Feel the wrath of the storm! Asgard will not fall! Feel the wrath of the storm! Asgard will not fall!
Okay, that doesn't look like Thor. What the hell? Who was that? I mean, the shot is actually cinematic, don't get me wrong, but the likeness is where I have a problem. This is why reference images matter. The audio is there, the atmosphere is there, but the character is completely wrong. I'm going to generate this again and use the image that's being generated from Kling01. And this is the reality of AI filmmaking. Your first attempt isn't always your best attempt. Let's see what Kling01 gave us for the image. Okay, that's not bad. These are some of the results with Kling01 model. It is better at generating the required likeness compared to Kling 2.6 Audio's direct text to video. So now I have results for Kling01 and I'm curious, what if I try models for a trailer this ambitious? I need to know which tool gives the best result. Let me test 1.2.2 and see what we actually get. And this shot is actually nice. The Stormbreaker looks different from what is in the movie, but that's kind of okay by me. The shot is not horrible. Although the Thor here actually looks very different from the Thor we are used to. But then I tried Nano Banana Pro and wow, Nano Banana generation was actually better than 1.2.2 and Kling. This is the lesson. When you're working on a project like this, selecting the right model can be the difference between a successful video and an unsuccessful video. I'm not just randomly testing, I'm finding the best tool for each specific shot. And right now, for character accuracy and cinematic quality, Nano Banana Pro is winning. Now I'm going to use this as a reference. Now it takes me right over here. Then you can now select a model here that you want to use to generate. So I'm just going to generate video with this model right here. Let's see what we get. I'm going to select back to Captain America. I want to create a transition shot starting with Cap standing alone with his broken shield, then transitioning to Thor floating mid-air with Stormbreaker and Lightning. This creates a sense of Avengers assembling and reinforcement arriving. Cinema Studio lets you set a start frame and an end frame. Over here, you can select some of the images already generated. I'm going to select the Thor image I generated with Nano Banana, and it's going to generate a 5 seconds video, and it will generate a smooth 5 seconds video connecting them. While that's generating, I'm going to work on the next scene, and that's the beauty of Higgsfield's platform. You can be doing multiple things at once. You're not locked to one workspace, and you can reuse your generations as you want. Each generation can be added to your creative process. Let me check on that Captain America to Thor transition. I just transitioned to him. Perhaps I could have done that differently. Maybe a zoom out would work better. Let me regenerate with a jib up camera movement instead. While that's working, let me check on the previous Thor generation with Kling.
Feel the wrath of the storm! I am the breaker of worlds! Feel the wrath of the storm! I am the breaker of worlds!
Wow, that's disturbing. Kling is not as impressive as I thought it would be for character accuracy. Alright, moving
Shuri.
on to the
And
next
for this,
character
I'm gonna try
I got from
Unlimited.
Marvel's Clues. Shuri. In their hints, we saw Wakanda playing a major role. So I'm creating a shot of Shuri in her advanced Black Panther suit, surrounded by holographic Wakanda interfaces. For this, I'm going to try unlimited. Let's see how long unlimited generation actually takes. And our Thor video from Cinema Studio is actually generated. And yes, this is what I'm talking about. I'm happy with the result. Cinema Studio actually delivered. It did excellent. This is exactly the cinematic feel I was going for. Let's check the Shuri generation. Wow, that actually generated faster than I expected. As you can see, it's not bad. I can't really tell it's Shuri, but it's a female Black Panther, which is actually better than we could ask for. The quality is there, and the energy effects looks great. Some of these models have different features like draw, where you can actually draw what you want to see, which is actually crazy. Most of these models can allow you to generate unlimited amount of images, which is impressive, but these are just for image generation. We cannot do videos with these unlimited models. So for that, I'm going to download this image and use it to generate a video. I'm going to paste in the prompt for Shuri, upload the image I just generated, and for the camera movement, I'm going with orbit. This will show the lab and all the chaos happening in the background while circling around her. So, okay, real talk for a second. I want to check how much other models would cost for this same work. Because when you are making a full trailer with multiple shots, costs add up fast.
A few moments later.
Like, it's just expensive. It is just expensive. Google VO3 cost 58 credits for 8 seconds of videos. That's insane. For a 2-minute trailer, that will cost a whole lot of credits. Now, Minimax Halo 2.3 fast. This actually allows for unlimited generation, completely free, no credits. You just wait in queue, and the quality, let me show you the result that just came back. That's nice. This is actually high resolution and the details are sharp. So here's my strategy. Cinema Studio for premium shots where I need cinema camera control. Nano Banana Pro for perfect character images. Minimax Halo for unlimited video generation when I have the time to wait. This is how you make a professional trailer without breaking the bank. Next character from Marvel Clues, Cyclops. The X-Men are finally joining the MCU in Doomsday. And I want Cyclops with his visor crack, barely containing his optic blast energy. But here's where I hit a wall. I couldn't get the likeness right on my first try, so I did what any serious creator would do. I tested every major model on Higgsfield with unlimited access to find which one delivers the best Cyclops. I generated the image using the same prompt with one 2.2, Seedream 4.5, Higgsfield's own models, Kling 01, Reeve, Nano Banana Pro, among others. Some gave me weird Wolverine Cyclops hybrids. Some couldn't handle the costume details. Some look like another character totally. But you can see at a glance, the best image generator aside from Cinema Studio is Nano Banana Pro. It got the likeness, it got the costume details, it got the energy effects, although it is not blasting out through his eyes. But that is something that I'm willing to let slide. The comparison isn't just me being picky. It's showing you which tools actually deliver when you need professional results. The rest just tried and failed. Keep that in mind. Nano Banana Pro and Cinema Studio are your best friends for this kind of work. Now let me animate this Cyclops shot with Minimax Halo. Wow, I'm genuinely happy with the result. I don't mind if it doesn't have sound. This is not exactly what I envisioned, but I am genuinely happy with the result, and honestly, I don't even mind that it doesn't have sound because I already generated a theme song yesterday. Once I add that soundtrack, these shots are going to hit different. And I'm excited to present my own version of Marvel's Avengers Doomsday before Marvel even releases their official trailer. This is what's possible when you combine creativity, the right AI tools. Alright, that's pretty much it. Once everything finishes generating, I'm going to download all these shots, compile them into one full Avengers Doomsday trailer, all created with AI and funny enough, before GTA 6. If you want to try this yourself, all the links to Higgsfield are in the description below. The platform, the models I use, everything you need to start making your own cinematic AI content. Now let's finish this trailer. After all this work, here's my Avengers Doomsday trailer made completely with AI before Marvel even released their first official trailer.
If we fall facing forward. If we break, then we break as one. Every wound, a promise we carry. Every breath, a burden undone. Doomsday will remember us when the oceans rise, when the skies combust. We are the charge when the hope seems gone, shouting through the void till a new light dawns. Doomsday, can you hear
Alright, I hope you enjoyed that video. Do well to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos cause it will really help the channel. Drop a comment below telling me what you would like to create using the models available on the Higgsfield AI platform. Thanks for watching. I would love to see you in the next video. Bye bye.